In Movies and Money, just how well are the streamers doing against established film studios? We have film critic and Movie Madness podcast founder Erik Childress with us. Erik, Argyle from director Matthew Vaughn debuted to just $18 million over the weekend. Some consider that a flop for Apple Films. What's your take?
Well, Angie, there's been a lot of debate out there as the streamers put themselves out there in the theatrical world. Many have been happy that Apple opened up their gigantic wallets to Martin Scorsese and Ridley Scott for their costly epics, but money is money, and with that comes a lot of excuses. The biggest of which is that all monies eventually make their money back, given home video plus TV and streaming deals. And whether or not the mere thought of an Apple logo on a big screen event film is enough to entice millions over to their streaming services seems like a wish in one hand type scenario. So when Apple spends an inordinate amount of money, $200 million, on a Matthew Vaughn film, who is not Martin Scorsese, but has had several worldwide successes with the Kingsman films, and that movie has the lowest opening ever for a film that cost that much, how many subscriptions will it take for that not to be a bad headline?
This week, Lisa Frankenstein opens on the big screen. Here's a peek.
Hot burning. Lisa! Does he have more of a basketball bod or a football bod?
He doesn't play sports. I tend to his grave. I talk to him. I wish I was with you.
That's really weird, Lisa.
What are your thoughts on that film?
Yeah, so this is a new film from writer Diablo Cody, who won an Oscar for her first screenplay with Juno, and continued doing some solid work with Jason Reitman and Charlize Theron over the years in the films Young Adult and Tully. Now, this one has her veering back into the teenage horror comedy realm, which is exciting people who have been rediscovering and turning her Jennifer's Body script into a cult film over the years. Now, this one stars Catherine Newton as a goth teenager who reanimates a corpse and tries to make him into the perfect man, even if that involves a little murder. Now, the film is being released by Focus Features, who have not had a film open to #1 at the box office since Downton Abbey back in 2019. Now, that could possibly change this weekend. Its numbers will probably also be more front-loaded than many of the other films this weekend, which could give it the head start just before numbers take a dive on Sunday during the Super Bowl.
Erik, what's on your movie stars list for this Super Bowl weekend?
If you have the Roku channel, Tubi, or Pluto TV, then you have free access to the film May. This is Lucky McKee's darkly funny and shocking horror film about a shy outcast played in one of the great all-time horror performances by Angela Bettis, who also sets out to find the perfect companion. The film is also available to rent for $3.99 on many of the streamers like Amazon and, yes, Apple, and it is worth every penny.
Thank you, Erik.
Thank you, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.